Hello. Hello. And right. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to another Lucky Hit podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is anyone there?
What you're looking for? I can see.
Oh, it's been such a long day. I believe we were meant to check, but this is episode 39.
Yes.
Yep.
39 with extra 9. Yeah,
So,
9. And we only came up with it and made it and wrote it and edited it.
You'll get in trouble. So, welcome to another Lucky Hit podcast with me, the Murray Curry, obviously, and I'm joined, however, by a couple of these just
nobodies
sitting here in my
Tosses in the corner.
Like the nobodies from Kingdom Hearts. I want to be the world of Red Hood.
Come on, everyone!
That's
You're all
twice
cool.
I've done
You're
that.
all equal peoples.
I'm Flat the Younger, or Faster the Moses 99, or just Phil.
And you actually have a Twitter now.
I do.
Yeah.
At Fast Moses 99. Add me on Twitter. Do you add people on Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
It's called following.
Do you add people?
Throw me some likes on my statuses on Twitter.
That's called favouriting.
No.
Yeah. Share and...
Reblog / tweet / share / whatever the fuck
I already
term
don't
is
want
on
a
this.
Twitter anymore. All I ever see is Ricky Gervais's fat face on there all the time.
Oh.
And I like Ricky Gervais, but I'm sick of him.
He's not very good for the internet.
No.
Because I've recently gone through and cleared a load of people off my face list. My Facebook list. But not enough. There's still too many dicks on there.
Yeah.
There's just...
I've got a Twitter.
You should be following the sun then, should you?
the sun. Oh god, no. But yeah, basically because I've whittled my friends list down, it's just Ricky Gervais every 5 minutes going, here's my cat, here's me putting a silly face, here's me in the bath.
Here's me putting a silly face with my cat in the bath. Here's me crying over my drowned cat.
It really is irritating. And here's me campaigning against drowning cats.
Yeah.
Because he's really animal rightsy. Like really animal rightsy.
Yeah.
Like really animal rightsy.
Like, really?
Really?
Really is quite animal rightsy actually.
Really?
Hello, welcome to the Lucky Hit Podcast. I'm Murray Curry. I'm joined by Flat the Younger, Gager Man, Cherry Terrier. Let's go, right? Have a song.
And
Shut up and play a song.
why did you make me sound like Jeremy Clarkson?
俺の年が真っ赤に燃えるギャンブルジェットでクロスイン勇気性優しさこの胸に秘め悪をピッキッ咲いて稲妻走る見たかグレートソート大きな闇に夢を砕かれても共に誓ったこの平和を守る今だ羽ばたけだグレートギャンブラーイカ様から地球を守るためグレートギャンブラーは孤独な戦いを今日も続けるのだ巨大な悪を砕け正義の拳命をかけたグレートウラドラキック今だ羽ばたけたグレートギャンブラー
And we're back. Welcome back! That was fun. We discovered this track. Well, I mean, I only heard it recently, but you know, you've had this game for a while now.
Not that I've ever been any good at it. I've owned it for years and own all 4 of them on the Dreamcast and the controller, but I'm terrible at it.
But to be fair, it is hard. It's from Popping Music number 2. Anime Hero. I forgot it already.
Anime Hero R.
Anime Hero R, whatever R means.
R stands for really cool.
That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what RC Cola stands for as well, funnily enough.
Really cool cola.
Really
It doesn't, does it?
No, it stands for Royal Crown.
Cool. So, yeah, it's like it's done in the style of. I don't know. No, that was actually a theme from something.
Oh.
No, it was made just for that game. But the singer was a guy that did stuff for loads of old 70s anime, apparently, including
Like
Mazinger Z and stuff like that.
Oh, right.
So yeah, he is a well-known like anime singer bloke.
Wow!
As far as I know, that was an original song just for Popper Music.
Oh, brilliant. Well, do you remember when we first discovered it? Because you were showing me through the game, and I was like, oh, I was just mashing at the buttons, not doing very well. And we just played this song about 5 times in a row after it was so amusing.
We were so amused.
So that's probably going to be a bit of a running theme on this podcast because we're going a bit Japanesey and anime-y.
I really think so.
We're turning Japanese. We're turning Japanese.
You're speaking Japanese.
I reckon we are actually.
Kawaii this.
No wine, no women. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
They're sexual
love
deviants. and they enjoy rice wine, so plenty of wine and women. Plenty.
No, I
Do
enjoy
you have to
and I enjoy Pocky.
generalise a whole cult, like a whole race by saying they're sexual deviants, all of them?
They
watch cartoons about tentacles going up your bum.
Yep.
All of them.
Have you ever heard of Jap scat? That's a real thing.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
It's poo.
Oh.
Don't Pocky for me.
What? What's Pocky got to do with it?
Especially chocolate Pocky.
Well, I'd be more
you
worried.
that conclusion by yourself.
I'd be more worried
I
about
mean,
like the strawberry Pocky. It's like it's all pink. Ugh. Where did that go?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where's that bit?
It's tubby custard Pocky.
Tubby custard Pocky.
Yeah, that's a lot more innocent. Unless tubby custard is a euphemism for
Soggy biscuits.
Teletubby spunk.
which is pink and delicious.
No, it's like chicken nuggets. It's what chicken nuggets are made out of.
Oh yeah.
What?
There was a post on Tumblr of a cropped image of Tubby Custard from Teletubbies, and someone actually thought it was the process of how they make chicken nuggets at McDonald's.
What?
Are you joking?
Like someone joked on the post on Tumblr saying, "Oh, this is how they make chicken nuggets with this stuff."
Oh,
and then
yeah,
and loads of people believed it, and then someone just put underneath the full picture of the Teletubby next to it and said, "It's fucking Tubby Custard."
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes, I
this
remember
woman had a
that.
blender full of pink stuff.
That was right. I remember that. Yeah, it was one of those misleading funny things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh no.
And no one on the podcast knows what we're on about. So.
Did you hear the recent one about there was no respect to vegetarians present in the room. As I've said before, total respect for vegetarians, but I think there's a thing, I don't know if it is an official thing, but I call them veggie Nazis. They're the ones that force it down your throat, you know, like, there's a couple of people I know that are like it. I'm not going to name and shame, but it's like, I don't eat meat, therefore, grrr.
Oh, what whole blood mouth thing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, there's one, did you hear about the recent one? It's like, will meat eaters be so willing to eat meat if there was a date of the animal was killed date on in there is like a little card, and then the first comment was, actually that sounds pretty cool. That helped me find the freshest meat.
Yeah,
That's a good idea, guys.
Well, I was thinking that it's exactly what they started doing with Budweiser. It was like you get the actual date of when your Budweiser was made. So it's like you can
Find
get
out
a
when your
fresh
chicken
one.
was brutally murdered.
Best gullible thing I saw recently was on Facebook an old image of Steven Spielberg on the set of Jurassic Park back in the 90s, and he's actually sitting next to like a big animatronic of like a sleeping Triceratops,
Right.
and someone's put the person that posted the picture saying, this evil man has brutally murdered this Triceratops, and hundreds of people fell for it.
Oh my
It was
god.
like so many like people
It's a
fell for
fucking
it. It was
Triceratops.
You
trendy.
know,
And-
those current beings.
Yeah, the things that have existed.
That's
all
why
this
they're
time.
extinct. Steven Spielberg killed the dinosaurs.
He killed them all.
He went back
In the
time
90s.
because he was a method director. He wanted to really research like ins and outs of the dinosaurs. So
He wanted to find out how they were extinct, and then he found out it was because he left a cigar behind. One of them smoked it and got lung cancer, and they all just died. He got
That's
contagious
why-
lung
that is-
cancer.
I think the poster actually followed it up with an even older photo of him on the set of Jaws as well. It's like,
The
never
guy
mind
must
this
be
way.
stopped.
We
He's
got to
still
reprimand
happy
this
with
guy from the 70s. You know?
He's going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, that's funny. He's not happy with wiping out dinosaurs. Now he's going to take out our sea life.
Eventually,
And
he's
somehow
gonna kill
reverse his age.
Yeah, he's going back in time.
He's like Benjamin Button. I'm glad you understood what that meant.
So,
Yeah.
we were kind of discussing earlier. I don't know
Tubby
if this is a good
custard.
idea. Yeah, well, we were just then, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is
I think
a
we
good
should
idea.
continue to dwell on the tubby custard subject.
No, Phil, it's time for Tubby Bye Bye. Let's leave that alone.
Dung.
Do you know the baby is like 15 years old now? The moon baby.
At
the
least.
sun baby.
It's got to be closer
Yeah.
to 20 now. How long
Got
ago
to
was
be.
that?
It
Nah.
wasn't in
Ah, no, it must have been
no, it was
15.
only
Yeah, no, because it was around about the
98?
time our little sister was born. Like,
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. It
what's
was
the
about
Do
98.
you remember how crazy that was though? Teletubbies, like adults were watching it. The theme tune was in the charts. Do you remember? It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
and then Bob
it was
the Builder
number
pretty much
one.
did the same thing.
Yeah, Bob the Builder was the same thing. All the adults were like, I know this. Good
Brilliant.
old Neil Morrissey, I know him.
He's Tony and he's Bob the Builder, so you know, really diversifying himself.
But
He's a lazy prick and the most industrious man in children's television. Oh, brilliant.
We haven't even started the podcast really.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I don't know if this is a whole other.
Remember when we used to talk about video games?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a whole other rabbit hole topic here, but we were talking earlier on about stupid Greffy advert covers of songs.
Oh, God, yeah. It
Yeah.
seems to be a bit of a bandwagon trend at the moment where commercials are commissioning, like, strange, breathy female singers to very badly cover songs
So you got, like,
with, like, some
slow-
sort of xylophone just going ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding.
So you got this sort of like,
You're a bit too up tempo though. They're always really.
yeah, it's always
sad.
really like.
Riri. Yeah, more like that.
Yeah.
Irie, man. Blood clot, Rastafari.
I mean, what were some of the most ridiculous recent covers? Basically, I think it's disgusting. I'm going to explain why in a minute, but first I want to give some examples of ones
Okay.
that have happened.
For
So-
people that don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, so basically I watched an advert, it was something for like tissues or something stupid like that. No, it really was. It was like, yeah, it's just like some tissues.
Alright, tissues. So, what songs could be
No,
construed
Well,
as
it's the,
songs
it
about
had a song
wanking?
from The Cure, like, and I love The Cure. And it was, I can't remember, it wasn't, I think someone did do Friday I'm in Love, which was like one of their biggest songs, but it was another one as well. I just thought of one. You remember that Frankie Goes to Hollywood song? That Power
Yeah,
of Love?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hated that.
I love the song.
But that bloody version of it.
That has it. I don't know.
Make love your go. Enter my home. Well, to be fair, I don't really like that song anyway.
I
to be
know
honest.
that song. I know it's cheesy, it's stupid, it's Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
It's really
The latest
gay.
one's like Tainted Love, isn't it?
Oh,
Every
I
That's the
time
one
I-
that they keep showing all
haven't
the
heard
time.
that one yet.
Yeah, but
Oh,
then you have
that's
to wonder if they're doing the original Depeche Mode version. Is it Depeche Mode?
I thought it was Soft Cell with the original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tainted Love for soft cell.
Yeah. You had to wonder if they're then covering that version or the Marilyn Twatson version.
Oh, that version.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
version.
Yeah. Hard to
That
say.
fucking. copy.
So yeah, there was that. Like there was several.
Yeah, there's been a lot of them in the last year or so.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Sweet Child of Mine made me laugh.
That was the one I was going to
Oh
mention.
god.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So we thought we could like do some of our own. So I just thought like we could have like. Oh, never been so much fun. Oh, never been.
And it's an advert for.
I can do one, give it.
Yeah, it's an advert for condoms.
Yeah. I can do one. I can imagine this being a car commercial. But
Car.
yeah.
Living in the city, you know you have to survive. You got to keep that dream.
Oh, I have got such a hard on right now.
Everything is free. Got to see.
The new Renault Sonic R. It steers very badly and is going to be dated in a couple of years.
Did you see what he did there?
I did see what he
Do you want to try one?
Pass around the Casio, bro.
No, it's a Cyberphone.
Ask the Cassie on the right hand side.
Off the ceiling and onto the dance floor. Flashing colors and shimmering lights.
Going.
Shooting colors, the jungle laser beams alive. Follow me.
It's like a lounge jazz version. Can I do one?
Yeah.
I want
Go
to do
for
one.
it.
I've got one in a set.
We're just hanging it. I'll pass it around the keyboard.
I wanna
What's the
do one.
keyboard?
Right, you'll
right.
recognise this one. No, I got one.
That's your thing, not theirs.
But this is a real Preffy cover. Okay, I've got one. I just
Oh god.
I hope I can figure it out though. Wait a minute. I love the shopping tomato. I never figured it out.
Pop's pizza.
You could do a whole album of Shenmue music.
Yeah, now that's what I call shitty Breffy covers.
There we go. There we go. I love shopping.
Some kind of weird industrial version of it. I like shopping tomato.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a Rammstein version.
No, yeah. Oh, shopping.
Shopping tomato, shopping tomato. Shopping tomato.
I love shopping. I like shopping.
That song is actually really good.
It is.
Anyway, let's talk
And it's
about
not Man Free.
games.
Right.
Right, welcome to the Lucky Hit Podcast, the video game podcast. That was video games, we were doing video game covers.
We were doing silly tomato shop covers.
Yeah.
Maybe subconsciously that was where I wanted to bring it round to from the very beginning. I was thinking I can crowbar tomato song in everything. It's very convenient.
Baby, I'm spinning around. I'm in a pink car and I'm spinning around. I don't want to go too fast. I might hit the ground.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, this is.
Should we have a song?
We've been going for about a quarter of an hour.
We have a short song. That,
Oh yeah, we can throw something in here that we've mentioned before that might.
I don't know what they're talking about.
You will.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You will. We will.
Use sharp, please.
Dragon Ball Z, le chant du Sangohan. Dragon Ball Z, combat tous les méchants. Dragon Ball Z, il a tous les pouvoirs. Dragon Ball Z, la force et le savoir. Son père était un héros, le grand, le vaillant Son Goku. Le monde saura bientôt que son esprit reste avec nous. Dragon Ball Z, héros au cœur vaillant. Dragon Ball Z sera toujours vainqueur.
Bowser's Spires.
And we are back. Welcome
What
to
was
the
that?
Lucky Hit Podcast.
That was the French Dragon Ball Z theme, which is wow.
Always stuck in my mind for obvious reasons. I love that theme.
Because it's so fucking brilliant.
It's perfect composition, start to finish.
Yeah.
Perfect composition. There ain't no competition. Sign
Right.
my petition.
So we got some
It's
news.
my personal mission to make you start wishing
We've got some
that I was.
news.
Have we though?
Yeah, some.
I haven't got any news.
What you got?
Teslagrad.
Don't tell your dad.
Wait a minute, I think I know this.
Yeah.
Because I shared it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Song as
Yeah, you might as well mention it.
It is. I only shared it yesterday. It's getting a physical release.
It's getting a retail release, yeah.
Yes, on Wii U, PS4, Xbox One.
Nah, it was PS4, PS3, PC, and Wii U.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I'm gonna get a Wii U version. I'm
Yep.
still waiting for it to come out on Wii U. It just hasn't.
Yeah, I think that might be, and might have ended up being why they delayed it. Maybe
Yeah.
they're
Then
actually
you'll be
because
Tesla glad that they brought that out.
yes, something like PS3.
You need the drums.
Yeah.
Tish. Suck on my dick, you can suck on my dick.
that sounded like Crash Bandicoot at the start.
That sounded like.
Let's start it again.
Mother.
Start it again. Now stop it.
Yeah, play it again.
Oh!
No, play it a little bit longer.
You're welcome, Gibbering Twitch.
Oh, this was a lot. Oh, this fucking ghastly. I thought it was a song from Mother for a second.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, that's good.
I think we just killed the podcast. I think the microphone might just break.
Yeah.
Can we have like a little flashing warning at that point to say Gibbering Twitch turn your microphone down? Microphone down, speakers.
That'll remind people that he's our only listener.
Or was.
I think
Unsubscribe. Fuck you guys.
unsubscribe from the friendship.
I don't need you.
Come
I've
on,
got-
let's get on with the news.
I thought the news was what's the news?
This is
That was
the
it.
news,
It's getting a
the
retail
news,
release.
it's the news.
That was the news.
Teslagrad is here now at the shops. You
Buy
better
it
go
for
down
money.
and buy yourself a copy.
Well, we saw an interesting Kickstarter earlier, didn't we?
Wii U, a PS4, or a PS3.
Not an Xbox because fuck Xbox.
I'm sorry.
We saw an interesting Kickstarter earlier, didn't we?
Hey.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, the guy with the melon on the face.
Don't let it all go.
Isn't that song?
You will end up with
everyone
egg
keeps
on your
covering?
face.
Yeah. so yeah, there's currently a Kickstarter, and I think it's almost finished with unfunded
Okay.
for a game controller that it goes up vaginas.
It is.
What, more than one at a time?
Or
We
a
made jokes
vagina.
way back, like probably
It goes
this
up
time
the
last
tar-tar.
year of the Oculus Rift, and now it kind of looks like.
Yeah, now they've already made a vaginulous rift.
Yeah, some random Asian bloke basically shouting on his
Weirdest looking guy
Kickstarter.
ever.
It's just
Just a nondescript Asian guy.
yeah,
Where are you from? Asia.
just Asia in general.
Take your pick.
Okay.
It's like, oh, I don't know, he was like.
So yeah,
Chinese or
it
something.
basically
Sex toy
just looks
capital.
like some kind of sex toy thing.
Yeah.
You put up your cooch, and you're supposed to play games by squeezing.
Well, here's the thing. They,
Well, that's not fair.
They-
Like half the population
They were
can't
advertising.
play it.
Yeah,
we've
Unless they have
sexist.
strong
we
balls.
have strong anus muscles, alright?
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's a special
Speak for
mode.
myself.
There's a special mode for prostates.
The whole Kickstarter seems to be like advertising the fact that it's supposed to be beneficial for stopping you from
They
peeing
got a
yourself,
lot,
and
you know.
and it's supposed to improve your sex life.
Yeah. They never explained how.
No, not really.
Well, you,
Best bit is
if you've
like
got squeezy your vagina muscles, I guess that
shove
makes
it up your
sense.
cooch, plug it into your iPhone, and then they've got a game for it that they've designed.
Which you can play on the bus. What you play?
The best thing about it, I seriously can't believe this Kickstarter is real. I don't actually. I'm just convinced
Tell
it's
them
a
what
joke,
the
and they're
game's
just going to
called
refer.
now, right?
Yeah, the game was called Alice in Consonance.
Alice in consonants.
Yeah.
And a vowel. And a consonant. And another vowel.
Another vowel, please, Alice.
At 7.
Stop pissing
it's
yourself.
So I can't actually remember what
I have an 8-letter word.
the Kickstarter was actually
What's that?
called,
It's,
but I
it's
think by the
bollocks.
time this goes out, it will only be a few days to go, and I think it needed like 38 grand, and they only got about 5 grand.
It's not even Carol Vorderman anymore.
That's another woman. I don't
Rachel
even know who her
Some
name
other
is.
harlot.
It's an
So yeah, we forgot the name of this Kickstarter.
Oh
other
my
than
god, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. The Kickstarter video, I'll give him credit, it was amusing in places.
oh god, that's what
Was
made me
it
think it was a
intentionally
joke.
amusing, though?
What's that?
Was it intentionally amusing though?
No, well, I think
I
he wanted
really
to,
don't
you know, like make it light-hearted.
Make it light-hearted,
to sell
yeah.
his dirty sex product.
No, it's beneficial. It's beneficial. It's to stop you from peeing yourself and
Yeah, that's right.
stuff.
I love the fact that when they come up with something stupid like this, they try and hide it behind medical excuses. Like,
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
in the video, he had this bit where he had like an X-ray of a woman at the top,
Yeah.
and then like a net, and he was just like dropping bananas through it. It's like, oh, this is where your organs will go. Drop through the net. And
yeah, yeah. If you don't use this device,
You're going to be
your
really
bananas
loose.
are going to fall out.
yeah.
If you don't use this game, you're going to be so fucking loose.
Basically, what
No
he
man's
was
going to want to
implying.
get up there. He could
I think
fit
that's what
both
he was
his arms up
implying,
there
anyway.
and still have room to breaststroke.
Yeah.
But if you use this game, you'll be as tight as a nun.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, there's a girl here. I'm sorry, Aaron. Called Aaron a girl. Anyway, so that's that ridiculous news. Have we got any other news?
There's another Kickstarter for a new RPG for the Dreamcast or and
I
PC.
saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a new Dreamcast.
Well, it's
RPG.
called. I can't remember how you pronounce it.
Elysian Shadows.
That's it. Elysian Shadows, I think it's called.
Yeah, I did see this myself actually, and it's nice to see games being made on Dreamcast by indie developers that aren't just smuts.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool.
Apparently
It's
they've
the formula of indie games nowadays. They're always puzzle platformers.
yeah,
Always.
that's becoming a thing.
I kind of wish
yeah.
there were some puzzle platformers on the
That'd be
Dreamcast.
nice,
There hasn't
yeah.
really been many, but Yeah, this one's it's like pixel art characters on like 3D scenery, and they've been going on and on about like the lighting system and the shadows being all clever and stuff. Stuff like that. Clever shadows. That seems to be the main thing they're focusing on, because to be honest, if I had to be really honest, like you can tell they've put loads of effort into like the lighting scheme, but then like the pixel art's kind of amateurish. I don't know, it kind of looks like the pixel art needs some work. I don't know, it kind of looked like they put so much effort into like the tech that they haven't quite got the art down yet, but obviously it's early.
He's going to listen back on that when he's editing and go, prick. Call me a knob.
So yeah, this one has only just started this week, so it's still got loads of time. I think they're after 150 grand.
Okay.
And I think it's $15 to get the PC downloads. I think it's $15 to get the PC version, or Mac, or Linux, or whatever, like Steam version, basically. And then it's, I think, $50 to get the Dreamcast copy, because obviously it has to be printed out. Actually made a disc of.
$50. That was more of a Chris O'Neill voice.
So yeah, if you want more Dreamcast games, maybe chip in. I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Don't get too on your finger.
There's actually been quite a bit of like random like.
Sorry.
There's actually been quite a lot of news this week, just from like old Sega systems getting new games or getting new re-releases of.
Sega Saturn 2's coming out. Exclusive news.
Yeah. They're doing what they did last time, and it's coming out the day they announced it.
I burped. It's from Kotaku, so it's definitely.
And so for starters, did you know there was a Brazilian-only release of Duke Nukem 3D on the Mega Drive?
No, I didn't know that.
What is it with the Brazilians on the Mega Drive? They love that.
Yeah, they absolutely loved it. Yeah, but yeah, it was Brazil only, and it like fetches like over £100
Shame
now.
can't win a football
It's not
match.
a brilliant port of it, but
No, but
it's not a brilliant port of it, but it's
Star into Portuguese.
yeah.
Something out while you're talking. Sorry.
So yeah, this like rare Brazilian version is apparently going to get re-released. Some publisher called Pico Interactive has actually got the rights for that version somehow. I don't know, but I don't know if they had to just get the rights from Tech Toy or no, it's not snide. It was always official. It was an official release, but just Brazil only because
they're
Tech
not
Toy
snide,
did the
but
port.
they are rookie.
They did fall off the back of a microwave lorry.
Yeah, that
The whole
Brazilian
lorry just.
I'm sorry.
yeah, apparently it came out in like '98 at the port. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's really weird because it kind of looks like more like Wolfenstein 3D than anything, because obviously Duke Nukem 3D was like a Saturn game. Yeah, it's kind of rough looking, but I don't know.
Wolfenstein, spoiler, last boss is Hitler.
And a robot.
Hitler with Gatling arms.
Yeah.
He's all like, no!
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to get a re-release. I don't think they've said when or how much, but apparently they're going to do like a whole collector's edition. They're going to do like a whole collector's edition apparently for it. It's going to have like t-shirts and shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, like big elaborate. I wonder if it will come with like a free copy of Duke Nukem Forever for the Mega Drive.
There's a super special Ultra Dultra
edition.
where you
Roger Dultra
spend
edition.
£1,000 on it, and Duke Nukem follows you on Twitter.
It follows you on Instagram. You have to pay $2,000 for Twitter.
You get to go out for a nice seafood dinner with him and never call him again.
He has to go home and play with himself.
I hope you brought your wallet. I don't own a wallet.
I just carry loose notes to give to whores.
Yeah, one at a time. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it. I fell.
This is so gross. I'm going to get rid of this.
So there was that. And then within the week as well, there was also there was a unreleased port of an Amiga game called It Came From the Desert, which was like some kind of adventure game where you attacked giant ants or something. Yeah. I've never actually played it, even though I had an Amiga. I don't think I never actually played that game.
Came from the desert on a horse. name.
Yeah, apparently there was an unreleased
They
port
felt
for the
King
Mega
Street
Drive.
out of the desert on
Shut
up!
It was going to get ported by EA in, obviously, like in the early 90s, but apparently it had like a bunch of game-breaking glitches in it that prevented it from getting released.
You know, in Majora's Mask, when you give you know the guy who needs toilet paper, he goes, there's just a hand hanging out of the toilet. Yeah.
Out of the toilet, his arms in the toilet.
Yeah, no, he's actually in the toilet and he wants some paper.
I think he needs help getting out of the toilet, let alone he doesn't just need toilet
He needs
roll.
to wipe his arse. Well,
And the rest of him, because he's in the toilet.
It's not Bear Grylls, is
He
it?
wants to start with his eyes. What is this pointless story got to do?
Wait,
I was going to say...
Wait, is there seriously a toilet with a hand coming out of it in Majora's Mask?
I was really going to say...
Because I didn't get that far in the game.
When you give him paper, he says EA. He goes, EA!
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You made that much more elaborate than it needed to be.
There's a similar quest scene as we've just gone off fucking
I have
tangent.
to look that up now.
There's a similar quest in Bully where he there's a cubicle that's closed. The guy goes, "Hey man, throw me some paper."
Yeah, you can actually throw some
yeah.
TP in there.
You got kind of bounce.
Thanks, dude.
TP from my bunghole.
Are we seriously talking about a Zelda game?
No, we're talking about
Seriously?
Bully. Keep up.
Maybe now we can get back to the there's a
So basically, the original developer of the Amiga and the Mega Drive version, Cinemaware, is collaborating with the PS Solar guys, Watermelon, to actually complete the game and release it properly. Like by the end of the year, they've already like set up a website to make it a pre-order.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, they're actually going to go back. They've got Watermelon sort of like semi working on it while they're also working on PS Solar.
So what's going to get a nice physical box? And
Yeah, it's going to get a proper physical release. Yeah, I don't know how much it's going to be yet. But, yeah. Oddly enough, that wasn't even the only one this week. There was another one.
Really?
Another cancelled Amiga port to the Mega Drive getting like a repro cart, but it's not being released quite to the same extent that this one is. It's a game called Bill's Tomato Game, which is like a puzzle game with anthropomorphic tomatoes. And yeah, I think I briefly played it once. But yeah, the original developer of that game has actually... He's got the original ROM. It's never been released, like leaked on the internet or anything. And what he's going to do is he's getting like 100 copies, like repro made into like boxes with the cartridge and all that. But he's charging like something like $90 for people outside of America and $75 for.
Well, that's about 12 quid, so it's fine.
I wish.
England, yeah.
Our economy's great.
Weirdly enough, there was a lot of like Amiga games that were coming out from the Mega Drive and got cancelled. There was another one. There was this weird platformer on the Amiga called Harlequin, and they were going to port it to the Amiga, except they were going to reskin it into a game based on Madness, and it was actually going to be called House of Fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What? Wait, Madness the band?
Yeah. They were going to make a Madness game for the Mega Drive based on some completely irrelevant Amiga game called
Does that mean
Harlequin.
it's going to get like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker treatment with their songs? So it's going to be like...
That's what it was going to be. There was a magazine.
Really amazing.
Yeah, it was another cancelled Amiga game, so I'm really hoping someone finds the ROM or manages to finish and re-release it. Because I really want to hear these Mega Drive renditions of Madness songs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
If it's anything like Michael Jackson's renditions, they were better on the Mega Drive.
Yeah, I always thought that, like, especially another part of me. I always loved the Mega Drive rendition of that.
Do you know what? The older I get, the more I like songs that I used to think were shit when I was a kid. Because, comparatively, what the fuck's going on nowadays?
Yeah.
So you just think like, things like, I don't know, things like,
Here we go.
Things like Madness, yeah. Nowadays you're like, you know, well, baggy trousers ain't so bad.
I want to hear a Mega Drive rendition of that. Someone find that ROM post haste and maybe get the. I mean, I did play the original Amiga game that it was going to be based on Harlequin. It's just really weird. Doesn't make a lot of sense platform. Well, I've got a lot of Amiga platformers. That just like they just throw random shit at you and just made up stuff as they went along.
Again, on the ska genre, we've got Madness. America has real big fish. I think we win.
Yeah.
They play at Chinnery's these days, for Christ's sake. They cannot be doing well.
Yeah, they've been a recent
What, Real Big Fish?
Yeah, they literally
At
had out there.
What?
Kyle Springford went to it because he liked
They've played like 3 or 4 times this year in Chinnery's.
What the hell?
They are always.
Someone needs to, by the way, people, anyone listening to
That's
the podcast,
bizarre.
Chinnery's in Southend is not a big venue.
Yeah, it's really not. It used to be. Well, it never
In
used to
the
be a
70s,
big venue,
yeah.
but it was always like, you know, things like the Madness might have played there once or twice. Yeah. Or maybe they might have. What's the band called? The ones who get them.
Should we just call this podcast Off Tangent?
Off tangent. Just so, I apologise. Me and Phil have had drinks.
We've had 7% volume beers.
We've had like 5 of them each. So basically,
And it's
yeah,
late,
wait,
and
we
it's
had a
very
long last
high,
day.
yeah.
We were filming all day. I won't say what we were filming. Maybe we will at the
We
end.
were filming gay orgy scenes with each other.
We were filming stuff, and it was a long last day. You know,
Aaron was in the middle.
I thought I was a girl though.
to avoid any of the incest stuff, Aaron was in the middle.
Oh, let's just see. We done. Long day. We've been drinking.
Last bit of news.
Okay.
Michel Ancel, you know, the creator of Rayman and Beyond Good and Evil 2, he's actually starting up his own new studio.
Really?
But he's apparently also going to be at the same time still working at Ubisoft part-time. Apparently he might be still working on Beyond Good and Evil 2. They're basically just still cock-teasing about this, even though they showed a trailer for it about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
When are they going to make another Resistance Fall of Man? You know, that triple fucking quadruple A title.
They did like last year.
Quintuple A trifle.
Yeah, I want another one every year.
Octuple A truffles.
Apparently the studio he set up is called Wild Sheep Studio.
What?
Yeah. But
Well,
it's kind of interesting because one, I really look
Nothing
forward to
beats
seeing
Peking
what
duck.
Michel Ancel
Yeah.
can make up new, basically.
Patented,
But then
copyright,
it
yeah.
also makes me wonder what's going to happen to like, I don't know, like Rayman and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Like, is he still going to be working?
Because it sounds like with Beyond Good and Evil 2, they've basically just been like plodding along very slowly with it over 6 years and just been like, yeah, we've rendered a new eyeball.
Yeah, this year we've made one model.
Yeah.
For the entire year.
We wrote a bit of story. The bit of story is Jade walks through a city. There we go.
Spoilers? Fucking hell, Aaron.
It took us 5 months to make the particle effects for one anyway.
Here's some. We'll do a live stream
spent
where
ages
we play
working on
Rayman Legends, and we'll tease this poster of Beyond Good and Evil 2, which is concept art we showed 3 years ago anyway, and people still think it's new because it's been so long since they've seen anything from Beyond Good and Evil 2 that they think it's new concept art, and it's not.
Oh,
They spent so long working on the.
Basically,
The
Beyond Good and
audio
Evil
of
2 is
an
Duke
anime.
Nukem Forever 2 at this point.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Hopefully they don't just hand it over to Gearbox by the end of it.
Yeah, who in turn will turn it over to Telltale?
Who in turn will turn it over to...
Wild Sheep Studio.
Microsoft. Who
So
in
that
turn
was
will
the
just turn
news.
it into a new Windows.
Where's the
operating
news?
Let's have another song and then we'll come back to
Let's
what
have
we've been
another
playing.
song. Bum, bum, bum.
「君が助け求めてる」「どこかで僕ら呼んでいる」「4人で力を合わせて立ち向かう」
song called Spectronizer by a group called Sentai Express from Just Dance 3.
That was really quite cool, actually.
Yeah, I didn't even know that song was on there when I actually bought
that game
it.
was all just Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well...
It's really weird because, Just
course
Dance
it
is
DLC,
mostly licensed
$49.99.
music, but that one
Yeah.
is actually an original song just for that game.
It's likely
Why
to
can't they do
be.
more of that?
And
It's
it's in
likely
Japanese,
to be
it's just
one.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's very likely to be one anyways.
Yeah, it's definitely not from anything else.
Yeah, well, the reason I even got sold on those games was because they had songs on there like a 2 Unlimited song, like No Limit.
Oh,
And I had a go on that that one time we went to Eurogamer,
oh yeah.
the very first time we went there.
Do you know what would sell the game to me? If they had that song on there? Dum, 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 dum.
Why?
I can imagine
You
that
never
being
know.
in it.
That's the best song ever written.
You know what they should put in
You
it?
have the in-betweeners dance in it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You know what they should put in it? Benny Lava.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
That'd be
incredible.
funny if you could mod the game.
No, they should just officially put it in the next one.
Yeah.
No, they put all sorts of like weird
But they have
like
the YouTube video
songs
playing
that
better.
like
Yeah.
with the last thing you could even think of. Like in 4, there's a song called "I'm Crucified" from like the 90s.
Sounds like an Evanescence song.
Yeah.
It's like a song that
Just
was
like Evanescence.
Yep.
it was like a song that was just pulled right out of my head when I saw the song list for that.
I can't get over that.
But
So yeah,
yeah, this Spectronizer song, like, it was quite a nice surprise when I ended up finding it while like playing the game since I
dear.
bought it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like in the actual like sequence, it's like sort of Power Ranger style.
Yeah.
It's like teenagers actually like go into like Power Ranger style costumes.
You must transform. Pow, we have transformed.
You do know Just Dance 4 has Rickroll on it, right?
Oh,
Oh, fuck off. That's what I mean. It's all Gangnam Style.
And one of the trophies is called
I'm
Rickroll.
surprised that's not in it yet.
Which
It
one?
will.
Is it
Trololo
though?
Lol song.
I bet
Oh.
there's a DLC.
It's not yet.
$49.99 just for that one song.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah.
Give me all your money.
It just seemed appropriate to play that one because we played that pop music one.
Yeah. Well, it fits in with our kind of odd theme. Although, I don't know.
I don't know. I think the theme this week is just off tangent
Yeah.
drunkenness.
It's just,
See, we should have bought some Orange milk because then we could have been off tangerine.
I don't even know.
Was that CSI just then?
Yeah.
So what have we been playing?
Okay. What am I?
Yep.
It's your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn.
He's right. I've been playing Battlerock Theater, which was free with Games for Gold over the last few weeks,
Oh, that's cool.
and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not, but slightly younger encouraged me to give it a go.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, warning me that I would get hooked, basically. And I started playing, but what I did wrong was I went on the thing called the features menu, because I just thought, when you load up a game, you want to check all the extra options and stuff. So I thought features was like extra content or something, and it kind of is.
Yeah.
But it's like the user-made content, and
Oh, okay.
and there's a specific one that was made as extra content in this version of the game called Fur Bottoms Features. And I went, oh, what's
Okay.
this? And I went on it, and it was like really hard levels, and I didn't even know any of the controls or anything. So I kind of accidentally threw myself in on the deep end. So I went, stopped playing it for a couple of days, and I went back to it and then realised I was supposed to get on the story, which was much easier. Not easier to begin with. You have to sort of learn it. It goes up in difficulty, and yeah, it's really addictive. It's got the same addictive quality as Runner 2, where you play the same level over and over again to get the max rank. As one of those, like Super Meat Boy does it as well with like the time and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, you got to get a good time and find the gems, and you get ones that are hidden in like invisible walls and stuff.
Isn't it basically a evolution of a little mini game that was in the Alien Hominid?
Correct, yes. Which I didn't know at first. It was you that pointed that out.
Yeah.
Because I have Alien Hominid, but I never actually played it.
Yeah, because you
I'm gonna go
mentioned a
back,
song
yeah.
from that. You were showing me a song from that. I was like, oh, hang on, that song's from Alien Hominid. It is
I
literally
really
the
like
same
that
song.
I was really surprised by that. Yeah, it was like a little PDA mini game where you have to collect gems and get to an exit.
With a little stickman character, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So actually, game 3 from Behemoth was just a evolution of its of their
Something
first
that
mini
was-
game in their first game, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I liked how all the cutscenes isn't quite a familiar voice actor in that.
That's
isn't it?
right. Yeah, it's voiced by Stamper, who's a YouTube kind of giant
Genius.
He does loads of stuff. He usually works with Chris O'Neill only.
Yeah.
He works with
You recognise that
a lot of
voice
people. He
straight
works
away.
with Soap Pebble, Spares Kid. They all kind of work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those like Newgrounds
make some
animators and stuff.
amazing animations.
Yeah.
They all started on pretty much all of them started on Newgrounds,
Yeah.
and they all. It's really cool how they've all become successful in their own right on YouTube.
Yeah.
But they also
And then
still
some
sort
of
of
them-
work together, and they still like
Yeah.
remember their roots kind of thing.
Yeah.
Chris O'Neill's my favourite though. The guy is so fucking funny.
It's
He's
great.
just
It's great hearing
surreal.
that voice
Yeah.
in the cutscenes. It's
And
like
then
distinctive.
They've written the humour in quite
What's
strong
wrong with
style.
Hattie?
Yeah. Straight away I heard him, I was just thinking, wait a minute, how they don't hit each other too hard. So that was a nice touch.
You even started making your own levels, didn't you?
I have, I've been making Lucky Hit themed levels, so look forward to the first world of Lucky Hit themed levels coming out. I'd be really original and call the first world Lucky Hit 1. So,
and they're like all red and yellow, like the podcast
that's
stuff,
right.
basically.
All I can say is the game is, it's just a simple platformer, like slight puzzle elements to it. It's just quite a simple platformer, but that's all you need. You know what I mean?
To me, when I was watching you playing it, it just kind of looked like Little Big Planet's mechanics done well.
Yeah.
It pretty much plays like Little Big Planet, but if Little Big Planet didn't play like shit. Because it even had like some of the same items, like
I've
the
never
jetpack
played
stuff.
that. I've never done that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's like.
No, I know what you mean. I've seen the Big Planet, and I know what you mean.
Is it little?
Know what you
or is
mean?
it
Yeah,
big?
I know what you mean, yeah.
It's made out of blocks and
Battle blocks?
platforming.
Is it another puzzle platformer?
It's Little Big Planet, Phil. You must know Little Big Planet is.
No, I really don't. I know fuck all about it.
it.
I know there's Nutsack.
Where have you been?
Nutsack boy.
Yeah, you play as Nutsack Boy, and you run around collecting pubes.
I've been on Newgrounds.
Or
again.
just make
Or are you just making shit up?
I may have found
you
this
can't
as a
get
flash
an
game.
education on Newgrounds.
I found it as a flash game on E-bombs.
Stolen from Newgrounds.
Nutsack boy.
You just made me think of a hack of Link's Awakening where the rupees are pubes.
Pupies.
Wouldn't it make more sense for like all the grass to be pubes?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
see,
it
now
was
I'm
just
getting
a-
mental images.
No, it was just like a sex-themed like hack of Link's Awakening that I ended up downloading
Link's
by
Sexual
accident.
Awakening.
They turned that like thing above a building that looks kind of like Ghosty into actual Ghosty.
Oh yeah. Did you ever see that?
No.
The magician is supposed to be two hands above a crystal ball, but it looks like Goatsy.
Oh, God. Okay, so I've been playing that.
Moving on.
Playing Battlerock Theater, which
And
is really
Shenmue.
fun. And I've been playing Shenmue. Thanks for that, Phil. I whacked out my piss yellow stained dream cars.
That is a disgusting trick.
Shenmue, what can I say? It's my favourite game ever made. It's a game that's affected me on quite a level. But I know that sounds. Every time I try to explain it, it sounds a bit
Gay.
I suppose pretentious and a bit fake, but fake and gay. It's not, trust me. I'm going to be doing a video on it soon, and I don't really
Are you
want to
gonna
wait
cry?
too much about that. I might.
You're gonna cry in the video. I think he's gonna cry in the video.
I reckon he's probably gay.
I
So look
reckon
forward to
he's going to
that.
go on Sega's Facebook and every single thing they post ever, he's going to put Shenmue 3! Do Shenmue 3!
Fuck whatever you're doing here, Shenmue 3, you cane! I want my revenge!
You know, the Rayman Facebook is exactly the same for people just posting the same image of Rayman 4 over and over and over and over again. It's like,
Give Rayman blue
yeah,
hair.
stop making these amazing 2D Rayman games that are miles better than any Rayman game they've ever made ever. Make a sequel to Rayman 3, you know, that mediocre game you did once.
Yeah.
Do that and make it all grim dark.
Oh, the disappointment.
Rayman Noir. I'd enjoy that.
Rayman 3 was disappointing.
Isn't that Limbo?
That's what we want.
Yeah.
All it is, it's just a number, isn't it? They just want.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
same
either
with the
Limbo
Sonic
or
Adventure
Raid.
3 people. There's people that beg for Sonic Adventure 3. You already had it. It was called Sonic 2006.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's another
but it
adventure
was.
game, isn't it?
Yeah, it basically
Yeah, I've
is.
got another fiver.
And even if you don't count that for some reason,
I
even
really
Sonic
thought that.
Unleashed could be considered Sonic Adventure 3 because in Japan it was called Sonic World Adventure.
Oh.
So.
No, in Japan it was called Sonic
but it doesn't have a 3 on the end, so it's not Sonic Adventure 3.
Sonic World Adventure.
I want Sonic Adventure 3, I want it to be exactly like Sonic Adventure 2,
You got Sonic
but
Adventure
now
3.
there's
It was called
two
Shadow the Hedgehog
shows.
and it was great.
Yeah.
It was the single bestest game in the whole
Never mind, you know, Sonic Generations, that was... I want
Yeah,
Sonic
fuck
Adventure 3.
that.
Never mind Sonic HD remake.
Yes, please.
Everybody super
Do you know
Sonic
what? I
racing
would like that
in
as
HD.
Yeah. Anyway, Shenmue.
They'd leave in all the bits where
Well,
you
I
can't
can't.
turn a corner ever.
I don't think we're going to get anything
Alright,
in
I'll
at
do
this
it for
point.
him.
Greatest game ever made. I don't really want to say too much because this video.
Because you're
going to
do a video,
much
aren't you?
longer, so
Yeah.
I kind of want to be careful about what I say. But one thing I will say is, like, for the first time since I was quite young, I'm trying to do a max playthrough. So I'm trying to do like learn.
sounds
Look
like
in
a
every
character.
shelf.
Don't you think that sounds like a character? Hey guys, this is Max Playthrough. Welcome to my Let's Play of Alondra 2. This is what you're not supposed to do 3 hours later. So that's how you die. Sorry, carry on, Shenmue. Fuck YouTube. That's all I can say.
But please watch this.
Subscribe us.
podcast.
Oh, that's
Well, we can put this on Daily Motion or something.
Now. So
Yeah, when no one watches.
so
We can put it on
Literally
Twitch.
no one.
Anyway, I'm trying to do a max playthrough where I learn and master all of his moves, where I collect all the the toys.
Buy
And
all
of
the
course, I
batteries
had
and toffee.
Stay out until he looks at his watch and goes to bed every day.
Do you remember how personally offended I got when I was coming home late after one night Phil was round?
You should have been home sooner. Well, you should have
Basically-
cooked my dinner.
I was coming home late one night because I finished buying stuff at the shop to get the raffle tickets because I won the Saturn, the Sega Saturn Time Machine edition versions of Hang On the Space Harrier. I finally got them.
Yeah.
And I was coming home, and it was like 9 or something like that, and suddenly I walked past the park, and we heard Nozomi crying. I had to sit there and comfort Nozomi. He was like, and then he got
I've
home
been wearing
late,
the same cricket cardigan for 15 years.
so I got home after that, and Ine-san had a go at me for coming home late. It was like, but some bitch was... Were you out getting your dick
What
sucked
emotional
at the
scene
park
had
again?
to happen?
You were out getting your dick sucked at the park again!
I wasn't. It was just Nozomi. Yeah, she's the one. She's the dick sucker. I don't think I want to live here anymore. I'm going to China. Shenmue 2.
Right.
Shenmue 3 is going to come to Britain. Fuck's sake. He's going to come to Britain and he's going to learn how to barb roll. Going to learn how to hide snooker.
You've learned chins.
You've learned how to chin some fucking mug.
I see. Anyway, you just, I don't know what you're doing right now. You just
I'm just derailing your life.
Everyone's. everything.
Everyone's day. You always spoil everyone's day. Right, so Tom's been playing Battlerock Theater in Shenmue. He's going to do a video about Shenmue and he's really cool.
Doing the max playthrough, it's taken fucking ages. Sorry to swear. It's taken a very long time and it's really...
Because there's been none up till this point.
No, it's been a very clean podcast, people.
It's been very clean cut. Clean cut! So...
What have you been playing, Bill?
Well,
so I've been playing Shenmue, it's been really great, let's move on.
we can actually use that as a cut. I've been playing Minecraft on my Xbox.
Oh, that's original.
Says the guy playing
Shenmue.
Yeah, well, Shenmue is a reputable game. Minecraft
It's like
is just
14 years old.
Minecraft
now.
is just a meme. The whole thing is just a meme. But no, I've been enjoying it. You know, me and a buddy have been sort of playing multiplayer, and you know, we've been making stuff. Yeah, it's been fun. It's cool to introduce someone new to it because it's like
I didn't think there was anyone.
I know exactly. I feel like I'm back in like 2009, where it's like people can still be new to Minecraft. Because I remember back when it was just like mud, stone, and like trees were a new thing.
The rip-off of Total Miner.
No, Total Miner's the rip-off of it. It was
Really?
Infini Miner.
That was it, Infini Miner. Sorry, I got my miner game wrong. Figurine game miner.
I'm always confusing with miners. It doesn't matter in the end. They're all tight and wet.
Hey,
Small and
it's gonna be a nightmare to cut.
Tell me about it.
I like to make things difficult.
No,
Yeah, so
Keep this in so people know what filthy spews.
just watch my Fast Moses videos. You'll see how disgusting I am. There's a new song I'm working on about. You'll see. It's not me.
I was really hoping we'd get through this section quite quickly.
Fast Moses is someone else. Anyway, okay, yeah, so I've been playing Minecraft and I've also been playing a bit of Battlerock Theater, being really great at it. I haven't dipped into the level editor yet, but I will very soon.
I thought you were.
No, I ended up
How
just
dare you?
I ended up going to sleep.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah,
Oh, I missed that stuff.
I had all that fucking free labour to do the next day, so I needed to sleep. Not that I'm not enjoying it, but it's like I'm not getting paid for it. I'm doing 8.5 hours a day. I'm not getting paid a penny for it.
He's doing free work. Yeah, just to say he's doing the...
That's why I haven't been in the podcast lately. I know you all missed me, so... Anyway, so yeah, I've been playing Minecraft, Battlerock, I've been playing Street Fighter, Third Strike, and I've been playing Chrono Trigger, which is a fantastic game. I've been playing the PS1 version. It is emulated, but I did used to own
not the PS1
it.
version with the MIDI soundtrack.
Yeah, it's great, I love it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Their
I just
soundtrack
got.
is amazing.
I only got to the point I got from.
If you have an original Japanese copy like I do.
I spent 60 quid on it, doesn't even have an instruction manual. It was sealed, but not properly.
They sealed it. I went, oh.
It was
unsealed it. Didn't want to unseal it to find it didn't have an instruction manual.
Yeah, it was vacuum.
They just shrink wrapped.
It was vacuum sealed by game.
Yeah.
They thought they could charge 60 quid for
They
it.
thought they could
And they
pull
thought-
shit over my eyes.
They thought some gullible
did
prick
still.
would come in and buy it for 60 quid. Anyway, so yeah, I've been playing Chrono Trigger and I'm good at it. I don't know if the game's easy. I think it is. I think it's just an easy game.
It's
At least
alright.
at the start.
Yeah.
Because like, it's just not difficult. So yeah, I've been playing that.
It's an RPG, like.
Yeah. They're all pretty much mash the A button until a boss comes along. So Tom hurt his thumb.
Wow, I don't even know how I did that. I mean, difficult RPGs for me have to be Fantasy Star. Yeah, like early Fantasy Star games.
We said that
Especially
in
the first
stereo.
one.
Yeah, they're just really hard.
Oh man, they are quite tough, especially two.
He knows. This guy knows.
Just about. Very crude rendition of it, but yeah.
It's like a football hooligan version.
There's like 90 of them going on their chest. Bob! Arsenal!
Chelsea. Yeah, so that's what Phil's been playing.
Fantasy Star 2 is
Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I was just saying how brutal Fantasy Star 2 was.
Yeah, 2 was nasty, yeah.
I thought
2 was arse.
I thought it was 3 that was arse.
3's difficult to find where you're meant to go sometimes. That's what I love about
Like
4.
the Metro Prime games.
Yeah. That's what I love about Fantasy Star 4. You got the ability to talk to your party and they sort of go like, remember where we are? They sort of talk
That's
to
what I
you.
love about Dragon Quest 8.
Yeah.
You press start and Yangus goes, oh God, remember when we said we were going to go east? It's like, oh, I guess I'll go east.
Oh, I guess I remember where I am now.
It's great, I love it. Yeah.
Remember when we had to, they all turned to you through the telly. You remember when we were going over there, you should have really have gone off.
How long has it been since you last picked up this file? 3 months. You twat. You twat. Alright, what you do is, you're levelling up and you're grinding and you're buying things and you're playing one of the best RPGs ever made in the world. Aaron, what have you been playing? Dragon Quest 8, everybody, Phil approves. It's recently come out on iPhones.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
For some reason.
we talked about it, you fucking idiot. Yeah, it came out on iOS and Android and etc.
Lumps of plastic with screens on them. I think we should have a song and then come
I
back.
think we should have a song because it just went on and on and on.
Si accenderà nel cielo come una promessa, vedrai la stella del destino, stella degli eroi, con il tuo cuore puro e l'aiuto di Anna e Dio May, oltre te stesso riuscirai a diventare Shaman King, il nuovo re degli sciamani, Shaman King, il grande sogno che hai dentro di te. Sarà l'amore a dirti quando sbaglierai, con il potere del tuo spirito a difenderti così, Shaman King. Ma in questa lotta dura guarda quanti amici che hai, e tu sei Osakura, non scordarlo mai. E se la vita è un'orchidea che può scaldarti il cuore, lascia che sia tua per diventare Shaman King, il grande re degli sciamani, Shaman King. E questo è il sogno che hai dentro di te. Sarà l'istinto e la follia di un samurai, o l'innocenza che hai nell'anima a difenderti così, Shaman King. È un'occasione da non perdere, non c'è più tempo, devi crescere, dimostrare anche a lei il vero coraggio che hai per non tradire a metà la vostra felicità. Il tuo destino sarà la forza che a noi deboli vedrai a risvegliarti, a farti vincere, basta crederci così, Shaman King, oh, Shaman King.
That was
Shaman King!
that was the Italian opening to Shaman King. The anime.
Way better than ours.
Yeah, what was ours? I can't remember. It was crap, wasn't it?
Yeah, Shaman King in the house!
Really?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Do you remember Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball
Oh god.
Dragon Ball Z.
We have no lyrics, so we'll just say
Yeah.
the title over
Yeah, do
it.
you remember that huge spoiler as well? It was all the way back
What,
in
the
like the
intro?
fucking Saiyan saga. It was like, oh, Goku's hair went orange. What's that about?
Yeah, right at the end of
I think
year.
the intro to the old Dragon Ball Z was just clips from the movies.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
like
And the
a whole
guy
bunch
jowl
of
your mouthy and all that sort of stuff.
it was all like movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Krillin getting beaten up and Goku.
Because there's loads of characters that you never see in the series in the intro. It's like, who's that guy? Who's
From
that
all
guy?
these really well choreographed fight scenes that don't
That are
happen in
never-
the series.
Basically, yeah.
Krillin, do
powering
the
up.
destructor dance. Destructor dance, go. It missed. Why does it always miss?
You suck. So,
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Krillin could have been the most powerful character, but he just had shitty aim.
yeah, like, max power stats, but shit accuracy. Anyway, what have you been playing, Gigaman and Cherry Terrier, who looks unconscious?
It is
Yeah.
quite late.
Much apologies for the narcolepsy.
It's been a very long day.
We're all very
It is quite
sloppy.
late. Well, I thought I'd use this as a kind of excuse to mention last weekend we went to Hyper Japan, which is it was alright. But to be
Everyone
honest,
was
if it
just, like really energetic.
And from Japan.
I don't know, a lot of it was kind of it was mostly like Japanese culture stuff, which was kind of expecting. But outside of like Nintendo section, it wasn't really much for us
I've
there.
been there to stock up on sake, to be honest.
Yeah, there was a lot of that there. Yeah. But Nintendo and Namco, I think, were the only game companies there.
Yeah.
And Nintendo really pushed the boat out. Like, normally when you see them at MCM, they have like 4 or 5 games in like a little square section, don't they? Sometimes, if you're lucky, they've got like a little 3DS bit as well. The Nintendo section at Hyper Japan was like a third of the whole thing.
Oh,
it was
really?
huge. It was
Where
absolutely
was it
massive.
based?
It was in Earls Court, same place where Eurogamer is. They had so much room. Like they
Really?
just spread it out all over the place. They had a massive area just for like Tomodachi. I've had a whole section. Loads of other 3DS games has a section. They had a gigantic projection, sort of like multi-screen thing for like tournaments. So they were having like Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers Wii U
I have to say,
tournaments.
I've never played a Mario Kart game before, but 8 was really fun.
Yeah, it's
I don't even like
brilliant.
racing games, but it's
I like racing games and I like city card games. One of my favourite one of them, believe it or not, was the original Lego Racers.
Oh yeah, I've
That was
never
really
played that.
fun.
Yeah, a lot of
You can
people
make your own
seem
car.
to. Yeah.
You can
Well,
make a
it's
stupid
well.
shaped car and win with it.
Can you make wheelie cars?
Yes, you can make penis.
Yes! 10 out of 10 IGN Kotaku.
Basically, they had quite a few games there that were. I think they were actually making their sort of like UK debut there. I guess like it was the first time they were being shown in the UK. I'd assume they're going to be at Eurogamer as well. So I actually got to try out quite a few games that obviously not been shown since like E3. When we first walked in there, the first game I noticed was Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when they showed up at E3, it's
Yeah.
basically a spin-off of a mini game that was in Super Mario 3D World,
Yeah.
I believe, because I haven't played
I
it
remember
yet.
seeing that.
Yeah, I actually got. There was like no queue for that, so I just ran straight. It was like as soon as we walked in, it's like, oh, Captain Toad, no one's on it, jump. Just tried that out. It's really cool. It's like it's just kind of like a really simple isometric platform where only Toad can't jump. So you have to just like use stairs and sort of like navigate things that way, and you just got to find like gems in the levels.
That sounds like a
Sort of.
live action movie. Toad can't jump.
Toad can't
Toad
jump.
can't
Because
jump.
he's white boys can't jump. He's sort of white and red.
It's I tried out 2 levels in it. One of them, I guess, was there was actually a button for making him just go. I could barely hear the game because there wasn't really much sound on it, but he does have. I could just about see him going. Yeah,
Awesome.
you know, kind of like in Luigi's Mansion where you can make him go. It's kind of the same thing, a little bit. But yeah, it was kind of like you just get like these square levels, and I think they changed later on. But the levels I tried, one of them was obviously the first level. It was basically a tutorial level. You just walked around. You sort of like you have to rotate around to see everything because like obviously it hides in behind stuff and that.
Right.
And that was obviously like a
I
really
used to
easy
see
tutorial
that,
level.
to be honest.
Yeah, and then I tried out a boss level where you basically had to hide behind all these girders, and there's like this big lava dragon like throwing fireballs at you, and you have to hide behind things to hide from it. And then you get to the very top of like this inside. You're like inside like a cave or tower or some sort when the lava's like rising up. You get to the very top, and I think Toad doesn't actually hit the dragon at any point, but something just drops on its head and hurts it, and gets like a giant bump on its head, and then like a star pops out, and you just jump on it and go, "Yeah, I beat the level. I beat the dragon because something fell on it." I think that's what the whole game is going to be. It's just going to be like Toad inadvertently defeating bosses and just like, I don't know. But it had really nice. It had the same kind of like graphic style to like 3D World, so it looked absolutely stunning. Really nice looking game. It had it kind of has like a fruit picking up mechanic, you know, like vegetable plucking like mechanic, like too. Kind of. Well, it's like you collect things out of the ground by like plucking away at stuff, but I don't know if you actually like pick them up and throw them at stuff yet. But maybe in later levels.
2's based on that Dragon Ball Z song. Dokkan Paradise. Doki Doki Paradise. So your mind is off.
So yeah, tried that out. They had Smash Brothers for the 3DS and Wii U there, but they had a really weird system with it. If you wanted to play the Wii U one, you had to get in the queue to play a little mini tournament of the 3DS one.
Right.
You had to get into like groups of 4, and whoever won that 4-player game earned the right to play the Wii U one on the big screen in the tournament.
Only
basically.
people.
Yeah, basically only people that are really good at the 3DS version, which had completely different controls.
Really gay.
Yeah, and the one I went on.
Should be bankrupt for that.
For that alone.
Yeah, and the one I went on, like they had original 3DSs, not 3DS XL, so the screen was the small one, and then the characters are absolutely tiny in the 3DS one. I did the bad thing of like picking Little Mac because I wanted to try him out, but he was like a few pixels tall. Yeah, it was like you could barely make it because it was all zoomed out to be like full gameplay, but on the little 3DS screen, it was like, I can't even see what I'm doing. I just fell through a pit and was like, I can't.
You have final smashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think Little Max one is where it goes all like first person?
I did actually, when I was playing it, actually managed to set it off.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't doing very well. I kept falling into this pit that just kept opening up in the middle. But at one point, I did actually manage to get the final smash, and he just sort of like bulks up into like a Hulk thing. Just like walks around all muscly and just a lot stronger.
He turns into a Big Mac.
A Big Mac.
Well done.
I didn't even think of that.
He turned into a Big Mac.
Yeah, we got it. So yeah, obviously I didn't do very well, so I didn't get to play the Wii U one. I got to watch loads of other people play it.
He gets his final smash and he gets his bike back.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't actually get to play the Wii U one. I just got to watch other people play the Wii U one. I did get to play a little bit more of the.
Sandwiches after this podcast.
I did get to play a bit more of the 3DS one because they had some other ones around the back that had that Smash Run mode on it, which is like. Yeah, they actually let you play through that just on your own, basically.
That was awesome, that mode.
It was actually kind of neat. It was.
It's like a big adventure field, and you run through and pick up power ups, and like basically, if you get through it like really quickly, you get all the power ups, then you have more advantage on the main stage because you all start in different corners of this as well. Yeah, and it's got like Zelda enemies in it, Metroid.
Yeah,
it's like,
all sorts. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I had to go with that. I was playing.
It's not in the Wii U version.
Nah, it's only in the 3DS one. I played Mega Man for that bit just to see what he tried it. But the controls for the 3DS game was obviously I'm used to how it plays on like I guess a GameCube controller or something, and that's why they're even doing a GameCube adapter for the Wii U one because people are so used to that control scheme for that game now. On the 3DS, I just couldn't get used to it. Like the jump is like X and Y, not both together, but X or Y.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's on the GameCube.
Yeah, it's just because the buttons are laid out a bit different. Yeah, and then like I don't know.
That's there. Like that's like square and triangle.
I guess it was kind of similar, but I just couldn't get used to it because obviously it doesn't have like a second stick, does it? So you don't have that thing. So I don't know. It was I just couldn't get used to it when I was playing it there. But yeah. I also played Sonic Boom on both the Wii U and the 3DS. I played it on the 3DS first. I actually had a friend working at at the Nintendo booth on the Sonic Boom 3DS section, so I was mainly just sitting playing it while chatting to him mainly. And yeah, the 3DS one seems okay. Like they're actually trying to go for a bit of like a Metroidvania feel with like the level design. It's like a giant map basically, and you can switch between 4 characters at any time.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw that looked alright.
Yeah, like at least it looks like a Sonic game. You know, it's all colourful and there's like kind of cool greenery and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I don't know, though. I just found myself getting lost in it. Like there is like a map, but it only shows you what's kind of near you, and like it all just like shows up as you're going along. And it's just got like all those kind of bits where it's like, oh, you can't pass here unless you're playing the Sonic. Switch back to Sonic, and then there's this other bit where you have to dig, so you have to play as Knuckles or switch over to Knuckles, and you get to this bit where you have to use a boomerang with sticks and throw it around to hit a switch, and you just have to do this in like every corner of the level. And basically the whole levels are just made of blocks with just like all these puzzles that are just like, oh, be Sonic here, oh, be Knuckles here, here's some Banix. And it, you know, it's got the homing attack, but then it's also got like that weird gimmick that's with Sonic Boom where they got like this beam thing, and they sort of, there's like these things that you have to like attach it to swing across the further areas. But like you have to, was it, you know, like in most 3D Sonic games you press home and attack, it's just jump and then jump again to hit things. In this it's like jump, press another button to do the beam thing, and then press jump again to home and attack, and then B again. And then I kept like messing everything up because it's like A, B, A, B, A, and it's kind of confusing. But it didn't seem too bad, but again, it didn't really feel that Sonic-y, I suppose, because I mean there is like a run button and stuff, but the levels just didn't really feel at all like Sonic. There was like 0 slopes, it was all blocks pretty much. It was like the whole level was just like made up of blocks, and it was kind of, I don't know. Yeah. It might have just been that level. Apparently, I was playing the longest level in the demo. There was a few like levels on the demo. There was also like a speed level, which is basically like sort of like special stages in like Sonic 2 or something, where you're just running along a line and you have to avoid spikes and stuff. And that was just kind of average. I also played the Wii U one very briefly. To be honest, I didn't really bother because like I was waiting. There was only like 2 people in front of me in the queue to play it, but the demo for the main levels really long. Like the levels in Sonic Boom on Wii U are ridiculously long. They're just like really long. Like just, I think the best description I saw for the Wii U Sonic Boom was from a friend of mine, Lewis. He described it. He said it looks like a licensed Ben 10 game, and that's pretty much where I came away from it thinking it's just not a Sonic game in any way whatsoever. It is literally just like a licensed kids game with a Sonic character in it. The only level I played, because I didn't really want to sit and play it for like half hour, was the boss level, which was supposed to be the best level in it, and it was a mess.
Is it constantly running like Sonic bosses seem to be these days?
It's the complete opposite.
Really?
Sonic Boom is actually the complete opposite. It's really slow, just like running around punching things, switch puzzles, you know, all the generic stuff you always get in those kind of boring Western platformers, just that kind of thing. But the boss was just like just a big round section, and Robotnik was just like constantly shooting missiles, and you had to use the beam thing to swing them back at him. But he was shooting them at such a rapid rate that every time you pick one up, you'd get hit by another one. It's like, oh well, I've lost my rings, grab the ring, pick up the missile, oh, got hit again, oh, got hit again, and then all these enemies are coming along, oh, got to punch these shitty enemies. Just like generic, all the robots are just like generic robots. They could be from anything. Literally everything in the game looks like it could be from something else, like just any other platformer ever. It doesn't even look, it just had no soul. I don't know, it just looked absolutely bland. And the only good thing in it was like Robotnik's animations. They put a lot of work into like the animation, like when he comes in and like his machine keeps breaking up and he's like shunting around and pulling his moustache and all this kind of stuff. So it's got kind of cool like animations like that, but that's all I could say about it. Like I just found it really not fun. I didn't even finish the boss. I was sitting there for about 3 minutes playing the boss. I was like, I just don't want to play this anymore. I don't think I ever want to play this game ever again. It was just, I mean, I'm probably going into it. I probably threw myself in the deep end playing the boss and not playing the main level, but and there was something really weird with the demo as well. I think there was some strange glitchiness with it, like there was something wrong with the graphics. Like all the rings that I was scattering, they weren't yellow. They were like garbled green. It just looked really odd. It was like it must have been a really early build or something.
Yeah,
Just yeah. Yeah, they were like all. They looked like missing. They looked like they were made of missing though. They were like all scrambled and pixely. It was really weird. Yeah. So yeah, that was mainly what I played there. I'm trying to think if I played anything else. I don't think I did. They had quite a lot of games there. They had this game called Fantasy Life by Square, I think it was. They had the new Final Fantasy Curtain Call, which is like a rhythm game with Final Fantasy songs in it, but like a sequel to it. Yeah, it's a sequel to it. They also had loads of like Atlas RPGs and stuff, and a few of them were still in Japanese because they were such early demos. I didn't even have an English version of it, so people were sitting there going, okay, alright, skipping through loads of Japanese text, whatever. So yeah, so that's mainly what I've been playing. I've also been playing lots of Street Pass Mansion because I actually got to the fake ending on it, because like there's 30 floors on the mansion. When you get to the 30th floor, you got like the final boss. But then he just sort of runs off and it's like, oh, turns out there's another 20 floors, so you still got more to do. It's like, oh, okay, and no wonder that final boss was so easy. The boss before it was really hard, but that boss was actually quite easy because I've been upgrading all the weapons and stuff, and now there's like another 20 floors to work on. Because it's one of them games where you don't really make much progress going up the floors, because all the pieces you get, you want to fill in gaps on previous floors, because you can just go back to any floor you want. So like you get the puzzle pieces, like the floor pieces, and like if you get like a one spot and you've just got a spot somewhere lower down, you want to go back to that floor and fill it in, and then get some more weapon upgrades and just basically grind everything out. Yeah. You know, sort out all the weapons and all that kind of stuff. And I finally found out that you can actually ditch all the items, ditch any items, because you can only hold 8 items at a time. And then you've also got like an inventory that you can only access when you find like these green globe things. But you can only hold 99 things in that. And I got to the point where I had 8 things in one thing and then 99 in the other. So I couldn't actually move anything. And it turns out you can actually reject items by turning them into gems. Which is like the currency in it. So thankfully, because I ended up with like this huge like collection of stuff I just didn't need, like all these badges that give you stat updates, but like the same badge over and over again. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do with these? And I finally figured out that you can just turn them into gems and get rid of them. So yeah, that was cool. Still working on that. It's probably my favourite. Well, it's a bit weird with the Street Pass games, because that one I really want to keep playing. I think Bill's dozed off. Just about.
I think the alcohol has started to affect.
I think the sleeping is starting to
yeah. And yeah, it's weird because I've gotten to the point now where when I get Street Passes, I'm mainly just playing Mansion and also playing the Quest one, because that one's really quick.
Yeah, I've heard that
the shoot 'em up one. You know that one that's sort of like Twinbee style with the music in it. I don't actually end up playing that one much now, because there isn't that much I need to do on it. I've done all the levels. I just need to try and find the gems that are hidden in the levels, but they're really hard to get. Some of them you have to have specific Miis with their like colour shirts to get specific weapons, and then shoot specific enemies in a specific way with specific weapons just to get the gem. And yeah, it's really annoying.
So like the Mansion one's the most involved.
The Mansion one, yeah, you put a lot. Yeah, there's a lot in that. I mean, like some Miis you encounter, they'll give you like a little puzzle box, and it's just basically like this little thing where you have to fill in this grid with like little Tetris blocks. And you have to fit them all in the right place, and you get there.
Where there are games.
Yeah, and
you were there, sat there with your DS. Playing for free.
There's no coin slot on the DS.
You go in there and they start fixing one on. You're like, stop it!
50p a go.
What? I wasn't saying anything.
So yeah, the other game I've been playing a bit in the week was Freedom Planet, which was a Kickstarter game. It actually launched on Monday, and because I already had it I think I had it in like a download queue on Steam because when I kickstarted it, they just gave us like the code for when it comes out. So it was just sitting in my library, just blank for months. And then the day it came out, it just automatically downloaded. And yeah, basically it's a platformer designed by a couple guys from Sonic Retro. I think it actually technically might have started out as a Sonic fan game, maybe. I could be wrong, but the guy that made it definitely worked on Sonic fan games in the past, and it's basically Mighty Number 9 for Sonic, kind of.
Well, no, that's exactly
sort of
what I thought of it, but not just.
I don't
Sonic,
no, it's definitely no.
It's like Mighty Number 9 Sega.
Yeah, kind of, because it's definitely not strictly. Everyone's going to look at it and go, "Oh, it's a Sonic clone. You run around loops and stuff," which obviously, it's even got like the same push animation and stuff. So it's a bit, but at the same time, it's a combination of sort of Sonic running stuff. It's got the sort of the rocket ability from Rocket Knight Adventures. Where you bounce along. It's got like when you shoot off with it and you bounce off walls just like Rystar. But my favourite element of it is it feels a lot like a treasure game on the Mega Drive, like Gunstar Heroes or Dynamite Headdy and stuff, especially the bosses. They're like exactly like treasure stuff. They all have like their giant, like in Alien Soldier when they have them sprites. They're just made up of loads of little sprites and they all come together and like stomp along like made out of blocks and stuff. It's like all them kind of bosses. And it's just got that really cool like multi-tiered sprite kind of thing going on and lots of explosions and just it kind of feels like if Treasure made a Sonic Rocket Knight Rystar fusion game thing. It's kind of hard to describe. There's two modes in it. There's a mode where you can just play through the levels just like you would any platform and just one level next to the other. And then there's a story mode. And I have to admit the cutscenes are a bit too long. They really go on. I was sitting there, you were here the other day, I was sitting there, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I was actually skipping a couple of them in the end because it's like, it's kind of,
stop talking shit.
They do kind of go on a bit. I mean, like, it's not a bad story or anything. I think I was really surprised that it's actually got full voice acting. I wasn't expecting that at all, and it's really well done. I think they got some really good voice work on it, but the cutscenes just go on and on and on. They're just really, they just kind of go on a bit too much. It could have done with some trimming down, really. I've only played a few levels of it so far. I'm actually kind of struggling on the bosses a lot of the time because. They're quite tough in the same way that like treasure bosses are, I guess. I think I'm up to like the 3rd level or something like that. But yeah, really liking it so far. It's got a it's got a really nice soundtrack and it's a fantastic little game. You shouldn't like dismiss it just because it's kind of taking influence from Sonic and stuff, because loads of other indie games take influence from stuff. I mean, like Shovel Knight is basically, it's got the DuckTales thing, the cane thing. It's like exactly.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, it is, exactly. Just because the game...
It's you. The game was made for you. Seriously. It's everything you would love.
I still haven't played it yet, but...
Game Grumps has been playing through it, and it's Mega Man, and it's DuckTales, it's so many things, and it's just like... Just
exactly.
like the way the bosses are done, and the really cool way you do certain puzzles, I'm just like, Tom would love this game.
Yeah. So basically, that game's getting loads of praise for that, because obviously... Everyone's praising that game, but then with Freedom Planet they're going, it's just a Sonic rip-off.
I saw the video you posted up and it looks fantastic on its own merit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sonic is the only thing that's allowed to loop-de-loop.
Because Sonic is the only platform...
3D is the only thing that's allowed platforms.
Oh, the character jumped on a platform in 3D like this.
It's the only 3D third-person platformer you're allowed to play.
Yep.
Mario 64, rip-off.
Mario Dixie Paw. Yep.
So that's what I've been playing.
Yep.
Okay.
Finally.
Wow.
Oh, finally.
Was I rambling that long?
I've been sleeping.
I fell asleep.
I'm
joking.
What have you been playing?
Well, when I haven't been like pulling muscles on the Just Dance games, I've been playing Jetpack.
Pulling muscles.
Yeah, literally. I've been playing Jetpack Joyride on my mum's Galaxy Tab 3.
Oh yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
like-
get really addicted to that before?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
on
heard
PS3. Basically, what happened is the game has like microtransactions, so you can just buy all the weapons and stuff, or you can just play it for a long time. We went with the long time.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't spend a penny.
Yeah, my mum got given like a Galaxy Tab 3 like the other week, like just as I was coming home from Aaron's like last time.
Yeah.
And thought we may as well share it for time being, so I
Might as well just borrow that and put some games on it.
yeah, and I put I think I put Jetpack Joyride, and then I've got my bank details, my email address, and got the 2 Rayman Smart games as well. Rayman Jungle Run and Rayman Vista Run.
I've heard that Jungle Run's really good.
Yeah.
They are. I haven't really been playing them that much yet, but
I only just
they
bought
are
them,
quite.
didn't you, the other day? Because I think they were like 69p or something like
Yeah,
that.
they were in a sale
Yeah.
at the moment, like
Yeah.
until the 6th.
Have you ever seen the, sorry to change the subject, have you ever seen on the
No.
iOS the Ghouls and Ghosts game? Looks really cool.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
I
haven't
played a
actually.
little bit of it.
Oh,
You
okay.
play as not only Arthur, but you also play as, was it Lancelot? Like you have 2 different knights of the
Okay. Wow.
Anyway, sorry. That's
Yeah.
I just wondered if you
Yeah,
might
that's,
see
that's,
it.
Lancelot's got
just, that's just
skulls
about
on his
it,
pants.
basically.
So you played Just Dance to the point where you pulled your muscles or something?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you do that on the bit where you had the public videos that you shared? It's just like...
I think.
That's ironic because I pulled a muscle while watching people playing Just Dance.
Oh dear.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Was it the guy in the morph suit?
Yes.
That video, you know, we mentioned. Whenever we mentioned that we did that video with just like the rabbit splashes does it.
Yeah.
I think that's still the most popular video
Oh,
on the
wow.
Just Dance online like video.
That's your guys' claim to fame.
Apparently, yeah, just going
Well,
with some
last
plushes.
time I looked, it had well over 10,000 views.
Yeah, 10,000 views. Yeah.
Why can't we get that on the YouTube?
Maybe we should just put up that rabbits thing on YouTube.
Yes.
On the-
Wave it about.
Fake.
It's like 4 seconds.
Let's get famous off of your work.
It wasn't work. It was literally.
No, it was
Let's
work.
see if this works. And that was it.
As by PewDiePie's stats work.
That's really that's a full day.
That's preparation.
In
and
this
work.
heat, it was actually hard work.
Yeah,
I'm not pissed, I'm
that's
just drunk.
Pretty much all for the time being.
Yeah.
I'll probably
Static.
probably try and get more into the Rayman smartphone games.
Yeah.
Throughout the week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is when I find
I
the
actually don't know
bootlegs.
anything about them.
I think
Where's
they're
the
like, are they like auto runners or?
Yeah, they are. They are like
Okay.
Jetpack Joyride, where like you just run by himself and,
Yeah.
and just tap the screen anywhere on the screen.
Looks
So
very
they
much
jump
like
Is
it.
it compatible with the vanity control? What was it called?
I don't actually know what it was called.
Yeah,
but
I forgot what it was called.
I don't think we
I
ever
just remember
mentioned
Alice
it.
Incontinent.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
That's what they
Alice
should just
in
call it.
Continent.
They should just call it the Alice in
Which
Continent
continent?
That is insane.
Europe, Asia, Africa, Asia, America.
Clearly
America.
Asia, judging by the trailer.
Okay, yeah.
All that bullshit.
I mean, is that, have you done? I mean, is there any more?
No, I
Oh
think
well, yeah. Actually, with Jetpack Joyride, like since the last time we played it, they've added a few new things in it, like this thing called the Strong Arm Machine of Saturn.
Oh yeah.
It's like how you go about and like grab the coins, but instead of coins, it's like puzzle pieces,
Oh,
and
okay.
each one's got like
Sounds
a
like
letter,
Banjo-Kazooie.
and you just got like 3 to get, so you spell Sam, and then it's just like this great big machine that sets off the hidden dubstep music.
Oh god, yeah, it starts playing friggin' dubstep music, basically. I think I saw
Have
you
you ever
briefly playing
kicked a Mega Drive while there was a game in it? Dubstep.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, normally in Jetpack, the only other way to get the dubstep music is to buy a set of headphones.
Oh yeah. Or you could just never ever want to listen to it ever.
Yeah, I think I can live with that. I honestly think I'm strong-willed enough to live without dubstep for the rest of my life. I really I think through personal growth, I feel like I've achieved the ability to do that. I feel like a better person for it.
Okay, I think that's about.
Okay.
I'll keep pushing my computer. I don't want to do that. I think that's as good as a place as I need to go home and sleep.
Stick a pony in my pocket. The whole DVD thing we were talking about.
Don't. I never want to hear that fucking song. I've heard that song 6 billion times. I still don't even understand a bloody word of it.
Stick a pony in my pocket.
Why would you stick a pony?
Suitcase from my pocket.
Because if you want my pocket,
it's like the changing of the seasons and the times of the seasons and the changes of the seasons.
And the pony in the pocket.
And the pony in the pocket. Right, we're just talking utter shit now.
The pocket.
Now?
No one's going to understand what that
Now?
is. Now?
This is the one. The pocket. Right.
Okay, thanks for listening.
That's been
I've been Murray Curry and these clowns, crazy clowns have been
Gagaman.
Cherry Terrier.
I've been Murray Curry.
Murray Curry.
I'm gonna hit stop and then I'm gonna go to sleep and die from
Flat the Younger,
exhaustion.
SoundCloud.com. Flat the Younger.
Good night.
No.
This one's for Jibber and Twitch.
It's good thing this is a test.
No, put it in. You've got to Bowie.
I bruised my knuckles on the flouting Malnia. Look, it's actually probably
Flouting Malnia. Which is now here in the United Kingdom.
We've got another version in Southbound. We go down to Cowdom.
Right,
We got Flouting Malnia.
We've got Palpin Music.
Hoppin' Music.